Hey everyone, and welcome to this 3D modeling tutorial for this robotic gripper in SOLIDWORKS. In this tutorial we will model this link in SOLIDWORKS, so let's begin. So first open a new part file, change the background to plain white and make sure that you are working in mmgs as units, which means millimeters. Create a sketch on the front plane and select here midpoint line. And on this origin point, create a horizontal straight line. Select this line, make relation horizontal so that this is at 0 degree. Select this line again and make it as construction geometry, which means converting this into center line. Now here specify the length of this line as 36 millimeters. After that, select the circle and create two circles at this point and create one circle on the other side. Okay. Now let's specify the diameters of these circles. So first I will specify the diameter of the smaller circle, which is 3 millimeter, and then I will specify the diameter of this bigger circle, which is going to be 5 millimeters. Okay. Now I will select a center line for reference, and from this yellow point or quadrant to the other one I will create a center line. After that, select a line and then create here a horizontal line. If this is not horizontal, let's suppose this one, then select this line and make relation horizontal so that this can be at 0 degree. Now hold Control key, select the point and the circle and make relation coincident. Okay. After that, I will specify the diameter of this circle, which is going to be 12 millimeters. Now I will select the mirror entities. I will select this line, and in mirror about window I will select the reference line so that it can get mirror on the other side like this. Now I will select the trim entities and I will trim these two arcs and these two arcs. As you can see, the color of this sketch has been turned into the gray one, which means that it is ready for extrusion. So I will select the extruded boss base and I will specify the length of extrusion as 4 millimeters. Okay, now I will select this face and click on sketch. After that, I will select center line and I will create a vertical straight center line from this yellow point to the other one. Then I will again create another center line like this. After that, I will specify the angle between these two lines as 30 degree. Okay. Now I will select another center line and this time I will create a smaller center line like this, and then I will specify the length of this line. So the length of this line is going to be 4.82 millimeters. After that, I will select these two lines and specify the angle between these two. This is going to be 15 degree. Okay. Now our reference sketch is ready. So I will now select the 3-point arc and I will create a 3-point arc like this. Okay. Now I will select smart dimension. From this point to this point, first I will specify the vertical distance. So this is going to be 0.94. After that, again I will select these 2 points and then this time I will specify the horizontal distance, and this is going to be 0.72. After that, I will specify the radius of this arc. So the radius of arc is going to be 0.75. Okay, now this is fully defined. I will now select a line and create here a line like this. This is going to be very smaller line. Then I will select a smart dimensioning tool and I will select these two lines and I will specify the angle between these two lines as 15 degree. Then I will select this line and specify the length of this line, and in a vertical fashion the length of this line is going to be 0.25 millimeters. After that, I will select a circle and create a circle from this point to this point. Then I will select the center line and from this quadrant of the circle to the other one, this quadrant of the circle like this, I will create a center line. I will use this to trim the arc, and I will select the trim entities and I will trim this arc like this. Okay, now I will select the mirror entities because I want to mirror these two on the other side. So first I will specify mirror about. So in mirror about I will select this center line. In entities to mirror window I will select this line and this arc, as you can see from here. And on checking the box we have got this over defined issue. So I will select this relation, click on delete, select this one, click on delete, select this one, click on delete, and now this is gone. Now I will select this point and make relation tangent so that this is fully defined, or you can say the sketch get turned into the black one. Now I will create a 3-point arc from this point to this point, and I will make this tangent, or you can say overlap, to the previous arc like this. And if I zoom into this area, and this will cause a problem, so I will go to sketch tab and I will select the trim entities. If I trim this area, and this is causing a problem, okay, so I will press the escape button and I will delete the vertical line, straight line, and then I will draw this line again like this. Okay, so if in case you don't understand, I will explain you again. I make relation tangent here. Okay, so let me explain you the same thing on the other side. So basically we are getting this error, the extra line. So I will basically select this straight line. Let me show you again. I will select this straight line and click on the delete button, and I will trim it a little bit. So I will select the trim entities and I will trim it. Now I will select the line, and from this point to this point I will create simply a line. And now we have to specify this tangent relation. Okay, now this is perfect. Now I will go to features and select extruded cut, and I will specify through all and check the box. Click OK. Yes, this is gone, but we have got an issue. So I will drop this extrude cut and right click on the sketch and click on the edit sketch. So I will then trim this upper arc. I will draw a 3-point arc again, but this time I will not overlap it. I will give it some distance like that, and then I will simply exit it from the sketch. And this time we have got the right cut. Now I will circular pattern it, so I will use the circular pattern command for that purpose. So in features a window I will select this cut which we have created, and in direction, since we want this direction, circular direction, so I will select the circular edge, and as you can see these are 4, so we can increase it. We want 12, and make sure that you have selected the equal spacing from here. Okay, then check the box and then I click OK button from here, and as you can see this is created. Okay, now since we have cut the extra area, so I will make a sketch on the space. I will create a corner rectangle like this. I will hold the control key, select these two lines and make relation collinear. Then I will go to feature, select extruded boss space, and I will change the direction, flip the direction from here. Either it can be up to surface or 4 millimeters in blind, then check the box. Then I will select this face again and click on sketch, and this time I will simply create here a circle. For that I would require a reference center line like this. Then I will create a circle on this center point, because we want a reference point to create the circle. The diameter is going to be 5 millimeters, and simply I will cut it through all like this. So the link has been created. You can apply any appearance you like, and I will save this part as gripper link 2. And that's all for this tutorial guys. Thanks for watching. See you in the next tutorial.